Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We're up and running then. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is developing a massive reputation. The raw power, the speed, the ability to find the net in all sorts of ways. Sometimes you just wonder how you're going to stop.
Takes a shot! Off the post! And that is well cleared. Messi. Now it's Haaland. So he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Rafael Leao. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's shifting through the gears here. And a chance! Goal! Japan! And Japan are in front. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Looking for the run. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Lovely ball and a real chance now.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Vitinha. Chouameni.
Paris are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, that's a fine challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And here's Haaland. And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And he cuts out the supply. Haaland is flagged offside. Pacho. There will be a throw-in. Japan are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Vitinha. Vitinha charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, good ball! Chouameni. And he goes cross-field.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Some good work on the right flank here. No way through. And here's Rafael Leao. Picks out, shoots! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
McAllister. Vitinha. Here's Haaland. Now it's Messi. Looking to play him in. Looks a good ball through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Chouameni. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Paris certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. Decent hit from there. Half-time getting close now. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And no, that was never going to make it. Chouameni, McAllister. Thinks about the shot. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Good running, strong and purpose. Big chance! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
So, a temporary halt to the action. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Paris currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Changement. Le numéro 9. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 39. Attention,
So
changement.
right back into the action.
Paris really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now it's Mbappe. And it's Conte. Opts for safety. Diop. Paris come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And it's Marquinhos.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Mbappe is firing after that one. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. Chouameni defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Vitinha, he's picked his way through. Impressive jump! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, that's neat. Well, that defending is unapologetic. He's having a hit! Sharp and fizzing, but not quite.
Messi certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Changement.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Olise. Olise. And here's Dembele. And he was alert to it.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Vitinha carries the ball down the right. Japan appear to be happy to let their front... And Messi! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Changement en cours.
So we have further activity on the bench here. Paris restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Rice. Paris perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Vitinha. Messi. That's a delicate pass. And he's straight offside. Marquinhos. The pass has gone astray. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Chouameni. And it's Kudus, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Messi. Mbappe. Quality ball. Mbappe might just make this. Pedri. Quality ball. Oh, that's fabulous.
Mbappe clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
That's a good ball. Great chance! Goal! Japan! And they've got their lead back. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And he's in on goal. Goes for a shot. Goal! And surely now the result's beyond doubt. An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
How can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Japan go up by 2 and are looking good.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
He is through here. And this is Dembele! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Here's Pedri. Lovely bit of skill. Mendes. Conte.
Il y aura
Messi.
4 minutes de temps additionnel.
Conte. Chouameni. Mbappe. It's Pedri. Well, that is one way to stop him. Vitinha. Pedri.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And we're done. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. Your final
Mesdames et
thoughts, Jim?
messieurs,
Well,
je vous
there was a
demanderai de
distinct
bien
lack
vouloir
of
prendre
clarity
connaissance du
or
communiqué
commitment in
envoyé par la
everything the
police
players
et
were
qui
trying to
s'affiche
do,
actuellement sur l'écran
looking
géant.
pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Havertz. That's a little off target. Oh, what a ball! Real chance!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
Speed of thoughts, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite...
He's having a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. That's a decent clearance. That's really nicely played. Olise will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That has been knocked clear. Mbappe is herring after that one. Strong running down that left flank. Olise. And here's Oyarzabal. Mbappe.
Oyarzabal clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
McAllister, who's set up one goal so far. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's a decent chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And the shot! Well, now has another goal! So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Vitinha running with the ball. Mbappe looking for the run. Vinicius Junior.
Paris are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Marquinhos driving forward. And it's Conte. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Plays it through. And that pass just didn't quite work.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. Japan definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Now it's Oyarzabal. Vitinha. Messi. Messi gets on his bike and on the move. Olise. And here's Mbappe. It's run loose here. Marquinhos. Can he get it through? He has a look up. Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Paris have a free kick. Chouameni, not the most convincing of passes, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Havertz, now it's Oyarzabal, and that could set him on his way. Mbappe! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Japan have their third corner. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And it's McAllister. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, this looks sharp. Can he spark a counter here? Mbappe. That has been slung wide.
2 added minutes
That's
have
a
been
good run
indicated.
down the left. Havertz. Olise. And that was asking for too much. And that is the end of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Substitution for Japan. Number 21, Mikel Oyarzabal.
The second period is underway.
Kai Havertz.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their
Substitutions
fate.
taking place.
And here's Kudus. Kudus going face-to-face with his great rival. Kante does well not to be outdone there. Nicely shaped ball. And they win it back again. Wan-Bissaka. So what can they make of this? Paris do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
And it's Kudus. Always onto this. Takes a shot! Wan-Bissaka gets it clear. Now it's McAllister. Olise. He's found a way past. That is great defending, so alert. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Olise does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Japan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Paris are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Diop. Good, strong midfield running here. Japan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Can he get on the end of this? He has found a way through. Plays it in low. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Kudus. McAllister. Olise. Nicely weighted ball. And needless to say, that deserved better.
Dembele deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Substitution for Japan.
Number 4 coming up here.
Olise. Number 22.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Number 15.
Out of play for a throw.
Coming on the field. Number 19. Pedri. Number 41. Rice.
Wan-Bissaka.
Number 3. Gabriel. Substitution.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's in plenty of space here. Mbappe, chance for a shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, it was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Rice was in no mood for any of that. And that's gone loose. And it's Pedri. Shapes to shoot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a...
Tries a shot! Oh, good finish. Just cruising. They are cruising. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Japan are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And here's Mbappe. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, what has happened here? No way through, so back it comes. Kudus.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And now they can spring out of defence.
There will be 3 minutes added
Japan
time.
are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Chouameni. And the number on the board is 3. Rice. Now it's Mbappe. Elise. That is... And that is that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
And a quick announcement.
So
for the
what do you
benefit
take
of
away from
anybody
it all,
who has
Jim?
found themselves a
Paris
little lost
desperately
today.
failing
Please
to
look at the screen
impose
for
themselves on the
information
game.
how to find your way
Decidedly
around this
flat,
stadium.
disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
So just time for me to say thank